Equations of exponents that has x as a base. So let us see how we can solve these problems. So the first problem that we have x to the power of 1 over 2 is equal to 5. So now in this case, we want to get rid of the exponent. So what we do, we multiply with the reciprocal of the exponent. So let's say now if we have now x to the power of 1 over 2, we can multiply by the reciprocal of the exponent here so that it cancels out. So this is just going to be multiplied with 2 over 1. So we just change the denominators. And therefore, this will cancel that. But now remember, whatever that you do on the left side of your equation, you must also do on your right side. So what you did is that you multiplied the exponent by 2 over 1. So also here, this is to the power of 1. It must be multiplied by 2 over 1. So what is going to happen is that this will cancel this out, and therefore you will be left with x here. So now 1 multiplied by 2 over 1, that's the same thing as 2. So this is 5 to the power of 2, and therefore x will just be 25. So the most important thing you do is you multiply this exponent with its reciprocal so that you will be able to simplify out. So now if you look at the second problem, on the second problem here, we can just solve it straightforward. We have x to the power of 3 over 2 all equal 27. So now, like I said, what we do, we just multiply out with the reciprocal of the exponent. We don't need to change this here. If x is a base, we just move straight forward to the answer. So what we have is that is x to the power of 3 over 2. So the reciprocal will be what? Will be 2 over 3. So we just multiply that out so that it can cancel out. But now what you do on this side, you do on the other side. So we have 27 all to the power of 2 over 3. So now this will cancel out and then you just have x. So you can just put this on your calculator. There's no need to try and make it simplified unless if they say without the use of a calculator. So the answer here will just be 9 if you put that in your calculator. So now if we move on to the last problem, on the last problem we are having 3 x to the power of 5 equal 729. So the first thing that we do, we know that, okay, x is a base and then it has an exponent. We want to leave x alone so that we can do that thing that multiplies with the reciprocal of the exponent. So the first thing that we do, we divide by 3 so that we can make x to be alone. So this 3 will cancel here. We have x to the power of 5. So now if you put in your calculator 729 divided by 3, you should get the answer of 243. And therefore now what is happening, you have now the exponent of x as 5. So we just multiply with its reciprocal. Remember 5 is the same thing as 5 over 1. So we're just going to say, okay, 5 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 5. And therefore you do the very same thing on the other side of the equation. You have 243. So you multiply it with what? With 1 over 5. So you also multiply with 1 over 5 here. So this will cancel out and therefore you have x. So that one here, you just put it on your calculator and you say the exponent of what? The exponent of 1 over 5. And therefore you get the answer to be 3. So that is how you will solve for x if you have x as an base and then it has an exponent. Thank you very much.